750 Cherokee 1035. Hickory Road, Cedar Valley Drive. It's going to be on a white F-250. Georgia 28, Romeo.
Double airport, please.
Hey man, Officer Staver, Holly Springs, how are you?
Doing good about yourself.
Good, man. 2 reasons I pulled you over. 1, you have no tag lights on the vehicle. Also, back down Hickory Road, you almost went in that ditch, man.
I did.
I say you almost went into the ditch, but I say you went over the white line, and I mean, you were probably 6 inches from going down that little gully. Anyway, you have a driver's license, man?
Yep.
Where are you coming from tonight?
Friend's house?
Where's he live? Or she?
I don't know the address.
Woodstock, Canton.
Yeah, I mean, like 2 minutes down that road.
I got you. You drinking all tonight?
Not going to answer that question.
Not gonna answer that question? Okay, good deal.
Can I check the tail lights?
Can you? No, I say not yet. It's not the tail lights, it's the tag lights.
Tag lights.
Code 4. All right. I'll be right back with you, man.
Okay.
I'm going to check it to 759, but I think that's code 4.
Oh.
0044.
750 to 759. When you're not 10-6, can you come to my 20?
Cherokee's clear, 0045.
61, signal 92.
761, go ahead.
Ricky Farm, C, code 4, 10813.
0045.
$750 Cherokee. Case number, please.
10-4, so your case number is going to be 2195-2195. Code 48.
I'll be code 5 with 750.
Failure to maintain lane. He almost ended up in the ditch. No tag light. Asked him if he's been drinking tonight. Asked him if he's drinking tonight. He says, I refuse to answer that question. Asked him where he's coming from. Says, friend's house. So, okay, where's that located? I don't know. So. Ashton Woolen.
How old is he?
28.
How old is he?
28. But more or less you're here because of the failure to maintain lane, and he's not answering if he drank. Want me to kill the fronts?
How you doing, sir?
Doing all right.
Officer Adams, Holly Springs. The reason I'm out here is because of the observed driving behavior and everything else. I specialize in doing DUI investigations. So I got a couple of questions for you.
Okay. I'm not going to answer any of them.
Okay, so do you just want to go to jail?
No.
Okay. So
I just don't have any obligation to answer any questions.
We don't? Okay. So I'm going to ask you anyway. Have you been drinking tonight?
I'm not going to answer any of your questions.
Okay. Are you willing to do some field sobriety evaluations?
Absolutely not. Most people fail those sober.
All right. So, then you know what we're getting ready to do?
No.
I'm getting ready to place you under arrest for DUI. I'm going to read Georgia implied consent. We'll just go ahead and take you on up and get blood drawn.
I'll do a breathalyzer.
You want to do a breathalyzer?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
But I'm just not doing the test because most people fail those sober. I've tried them sober.
Actually, you want to know something? I just did a set not right down the street, and dude didn't go to jail. They're scientifically proven. And you know why you can't prove them? Because you can't control one of them. I know people. Oh, thanks. Are you recording?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. I know people. I'm recording you, so it's
Thank
fine.
you.
I know people believe that they know what they're talking about, but they're not. So, if you haven't been drinking, there should be absolutely no problem dealing with anything. But once you get out of your vehicle, I'm gonna need you to leave your phone in your truck. You can face it toward us, whatever direction, but as far as the safety thing goes, I don't want it while we're dealing with other stuff because I need your hands free.
I understand that.
All right, so you're gonna step out from?
To do a breathalyzer?
If that's the one that you want to do, sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the foot up and all that stuff.
No. So, do you mind if I check your eyes?
Prefer you didn't.
Okay. All right. Well, that being the case, go ahead and find a place to put your phone where it's the most comfortable for you.
Can
And
I put it in my pocket?
I don't care as long as you can't make a phone call, because the last thing that I want you to do is to start calling people to show up out here.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand that.
All right.
I don't
You
want
can
to do
stick it.
anything unsafe for you or anything.
You can stick it in your phone. That's perfectly fine. Or your pocket.
So you really would not do fields.
He won't do fields, but he's agreed to do the PBT. So. Got any weapons on him?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and step toward the front of his vehicle and just shut your door so nobody takes off your door. Turn around and face your vehicle. Have you ever done one of these before? So you're not familiar with the procedure? Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to take a deep breath. You're going to put your lips around the tube like, and seal it. You're going to blow out like you're trying to blow up a balloon.
Yep.
Strong and steady. Okay? You ready? Blow, 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 blow. Thank you. Well, you definitely have had a little bit of alcohol tonight.
Okay.
But we already know that, don't we?
Okay.
Now, are you where you shouldn't be driving? Probably not.
I know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be driving.
Well, I'm glad that you know that. But with the presence of alcohol and the observed driving behaviors, we can't recommend that you continue driving your vehicle. You see what I'm saying? That's where the problem comes in. This is not about you going to jail. This is making sure that you're safe. According to the observed behavior that Officer Staber saw, you almost ended up in a ditch.
That is such hearsay.
Would you like me to go pull the video?
Sure.
We can go create a video right now and be more than happy to watch it.
Okay.
All right. So,
I promise I'm not trying to be
no,
confrontational.
right now,
and
that's
whatever.
exactly what you're doing. Okay. What I'm telling you is everything that you're doing creates suspicion on our part.
By respecting my own privacy and my rights is suspicious?
No, by the questions that we ask and the circumstances when it comes to safety, it does create a little bit of suspicion on our part.
It shouldn't. I wish it didn't, but it does.
But it does, because we have a job to do. Our job is to keep everybody else out here safe. The unfortunate part is, statistically speaking, people that are involved in car accidents that are drunk kill people but don't get injured themselves.
I know.
Okay? So you can understand why it is a big deal for us to find out exactly where we stand.
I understand. That's
Okay.
why I'm totally happy to do the breathalyzer, and
But-
I agree.
So, based on what you know about everything else, you should also know that this isn't admissible. It's not admissible in court. This value doesn't stand up. You know why? Because there's factors that can create problems. So, the only real way to find out what your alcohol content is to do the state administered chemical test. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, what I'm telling you is there's more to it than what you believe. Okay. Right now, I'm just trying to be informative. Okay. So, whatever Officer Staber wants to do at this point is perfectly fine.
Okay.
I can tell you that you aren't close enough to the legal limit for me to warrant not allowing you to drive. But I can't tell
Again,
you.
I wouldn't drive if I wasn't.
I'm glad that you believe that, but your insistence to me, I'm sorry, isn't enough to make me feel better about that. Your abilities that you believe aren't good enough for me. I need physical proof. It's like what you were talking about hearsay. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
So what you believe is irrelevant. What I can prove is. Now, I can prove that you're capable, but your behavior doesn't. You see what I'm saying? That's what. Okay. So, but as long as he's good with it, you can hop back in your vehicle, and I'm sure he's gonna have some paperwork for you here shortly.
All right.
You hop back in.
Can I get a business card before, if you're leaving? Can I get a business card from you, or just get it from him when he's done?
Everything's going to be on the side. Why? You want my name?
Okay, I'll have both of y'all.
Hey, you want my name?
Sure, I'm not going to remember it, that's why.
That's fine. My name's Officer Mike Adams.
Okay.
My badge number. My badge number is 230.
Thank you.
You can try to stalk me on Facebook if you would like,
No,
but
no
unfortunately,
stalking.
I do not have Facebook.
Just
So-
documenting. I have no issues, no complaints. I'm not.
So I'm just telling you because usually people believe that they can get our names and then look us up on Facebook. I don't have Facebook.
No.
So, I mean, I have no problem giving you my name. I'm not going to give you my personal phone number, but
No, just
the phone number for the police
name,
department will be
badge number,
located.
Or the business card, just for documentation.
Yeah.
I can never read on the paperwork.
Well,
so.
It's printed on there, and I will write my name personally on the citations that you get.
Thank you, sir.
All right?
And I'm getting back in?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can get back in your truck.
Would you like a highlighter to highlight your name?
Still citing him for the failure to maintain.
Oh, absolutely.
Either way.
You.
I mean, he literally, I don't know if I hit the record, but I know that because it goes, whatever, a minute or so before I hit record.
If you didn't, go back and do
I can do a report after the
a
fact.
report after the fact.
Yeah. No,
You want to
because-
write my name on there too?
Yes. The actual tail lights, or the tag lights, if you look, they are there, but they're just super dim.
Yeah.
So he's got a warning. Tag light.
Yeah. So,
I just don't understand, man. It's just like, you could just say yes, and you do that. I'm done. That's it.
people spend entirely too much time online, and they are roadside attorneys.
I get that. I mean, it just makes our job harder, and it doesn't improve any outcomes.
But and that's the unfortunate part is that
Have a safe evening.
in his we're not. He's safe to be driving. He did the PBT, but if he had known that the fields are actually more accurate than the PBT, and they're admissible. Either way, what's your case number? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
2195. All right, Mr. Woolen, here's your driver's license. Tonight you are getting cited for the failure to maintain, but the actual tag lights, upon further looking at it, you do have tag lights, but they are so dim they're not visible from 50 feet, which in the state of Georgia they do have to be visible from 50 feet. I'm going to give you a warning on the tag lights. So if I can get a signature on the bottom, it's not an admission of guilt. This is just saying that I went over the fact. I am citing you for failure to maintain lane, as stated. Court is set for, I think it's April 13th. Yeah, April 13th at 1 p.m. If you choose to go. You don't have to go. It is your right to go. All the information is going to be on the rear if you'd like to pay for it prior. Or again, you can go to court. All the information for court is going to be on the rear of the citation. Need a signature right above mine, please. On the bottom are going to be your 2 copies. My name, my badge number is on the actual citation, and Adam's put on the wrong. I can rewrite his name and badge number on your copy. I don't know why he put it on my copy.
Because he's the one who came up and not like that did it, but I'm glad you guys have body cameras though.
Yeah.
A lot of departments don't have them yet still.
I mean, a lot of the stuff is not only to protect us, or not to protect you, but to protect us. It goes both ways. So yeah.
People say some crazy stuff. They'll just scream or act like they're getting hit or something, and it's like, nope.
I hear you. Here you are, brother. I mean, and in all honesty, none of this crap is personal, and having him involved with this, there's indicators. So first and foremost, the failure to maintain lane. is one of the biggest red flags of, hey, this guy could be drunk. Number two, if someone comes around and says, when I ask, have you been drinking? It's your right. You don't have to answer me 100%, and I get that.
Nobody should answer questions.
And
my personal opinion.
Yeah,
Again,
and that's
nothing
fair.
against you. You got
yeah,
your job.
no, that's 100% fair.
Personally, it's the balance of authority and power, and the person who's here is scared or intimidated.
Understood. And you know, that is what it is, to where we are authority, to where our presence alone gives fear to some people, and some people abuse that, and I'm not going to lie. I would hope to say I don't, and I don't want anybody to do that, but...
No, that's never a personal thing. It's just the lights and the badge.
I gotcha. And it's just...
People,
It's just sometimes, in a combination of the stop and the questions, it raises red flags. To where
I wish the questions things didn't raise flags, though.
And unfortunately, and that's what I say, unfortunately in 2021...
But I feel like I'm hoping more and more people will start to understand what they do and don't have to do, and that becomes less of a suspicious thing. I hate that it's suspicious, but I understand in the current climate how it is.
And that's just it. Like I said, it's not a you versus me. It's just in the current climate, it is what it is type of deal.
And I get it.
So. All right, brother, you drive safe.
All right, it's okay if I get out again. I want to check the light.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, the light portion of that is just a warning. So in the state of Georgia, these lights have to be visible from 50 feet.
Okay.
And as you can see how dim they are, you definitely need new tag lights. From behind the vehicle, if I turn my lights off, you can't even see them.
All right.
So.
All right, be safe.
You too, man. $750 Cherokee, 10-8, 17.